The opinions expressed in our talk shows are not necessarily those of the staff, management, or ownership of WGCH Radio. It's What's Up with Wendy, featuring Hollywood's hottest stars and the latest dish from the nation's most popular celebrity news magazines. What's Up with Wendy is Fairfield County's new source for the inside scoop on everything hot and everyone cool, from Rodeo Drive to Greenwich Avenue. Now let's find out what's up with Wendy.
Hello. Hello, friends. I'm Wendy Sloan, and you're listening to What's Up with Wendy on 1490 WGCH. I am live from La Quinta Resort in California. I have to say, this is one of the most beautiful places I have ever been to. It's a golf and tennis player's paradise. The sun is shining. The weather's always great. Everybody's super nice. I'm in the office of the resort's tennis director, Tom Gorman, who coached some of the greatest tennis champions of all time, such as Andre Agassi, Pete Sampras, John McEnroe, to name a few. I'll be talking with him in a little bit, as well as two-time U.S. Open winner Tracy Austin, who the kids and I and our friends had the great honor of playing tennis with this week, and also New York Times #1 best-selling author and senior editor for the National Enquirer, Mike Walker, with big scoop coming from Desperate Housewives. But first, back at home in the studio, right after this break, Greenwich Diva's Claudette Rothman on her new hot novel, Greenwich Secrets. We'll be right back right after this break.
We're always talking tiger lilies here on 1490. Ever wonder what all the talk is about? Our decorating and design studio, centrally located in Cos Cob at 241 East Putnam Avenue. Discover a custom collection of chairs, benches, and sofa frames in finishes that range from French polish to lacquer paint. Plus, one of the grandest collections of decorator fabrics is at your fingertips.
If there's a fabric out there that we at Tiger Lilies don't have, can't identify, and use all our resources, in my opinion, it's not meant to be.
Our full-service team creates draperies, bedding, and custom pillows that kick any room up a notch.
So visit our showroom, open the door, and let us assist with any decorative ideas you might have for your home.
Now that you heard the hype, see what we're talking about. Again, that's 241 East Putnam Avenue, Monday through Saturday, and on the web at tigerliliesgreenwich.com.
Hi, I'm Deborah Ponzek, and along with my husband Greg, we own Odalise Gourmet Food Shops. We have locations in Riverside, downtown Greenwich, and Darien. At Odalise, we specialize in gourmet takeout food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We work with the finest local purveyors to bring you the best ingredients. We also offer cooking classes for children and adults, plan fabulous kids' birthday parties, adult cocktail parties, and corporate team-building cooking classes. We can even deliver meals to your home and office. Odalise has a wonderful catering staff and can do parties for up to 1,000 people. We can also plan your entire wedding day, including choosing the flowers and tent, coordinating the rentals, finding the musicians, plus create the wedding cake of your dreams. Please call us at 203-326-4540 to plan your next event or party, or find us on the web at www.odalisefoods.com. We can't wait to hear from you.
Every Friday afternoon at 4, WGCH celebrates the magic of wine on our new show, Wine Time with Terry. That's Terry Rogers Matthews, owner of Horseneck Wines and Liquors in Greenwich. Terry will not only teach us all about wines, but will also feature many of the new and upcoming winemakers and winery owners from around the world. We'll also learn about a variety of local charities and how we can reach out and help. That's Wine Time with Terry, every Friday afternoon at 4 on 1490 WGCH.
Hello, friends. You're listening to What's Up with Wendy on 1490 WGCH. In the studio back home, I'm so pleased to welcome Claudette Rothman, Greenwich Diva, on her new novel, Greenwich Secrets. Good morning, Claudette.
Hey, Wendy. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Well, thanks. A beautiful day in Connecticut, in Greenwich. You picked a beautiful. You left when it's beautiful here.
I heard it's going to get a little chilly tomorrow, though. Is that true?
I heard so too, but hey, it's all good.
It's a little different being bi-coastal, doing the show from the office of the resort instead of the studio. But I have to say, this La Quinta resort is just magnificent.
I can only imagine. Never been there before.
Yeah. Well, one day we'll all get here. So tell me about your new. It's a novel that you wrote. It's called Greenwich Secrets.
Yes,
a novel about sex and murder in Greenwich, Connecticut.
Absolutely. It was written by my co-author is Jerry Jones. Unfortunately, he's not able to be here with us today. But the idea came about. I'm a blogger, the Greenwich Diva, and the idea came about. A couple of stories that I did, and people started telling me, you write so well and you write some juicy stuff, have you ever considered doing a book? And I went, like, a book? I'm just a blogger. What do I know about writing a book? I went to FIT,
Right. That's okay.
And so, I started throwing a couple of ideas around, and the book came out of it, Greenwich Secrets.
Wow. So basically, you have a blog that's called GreenwichDiva.com, which is a highly successful and popular blog.
Absolutely.
You'll tell us about that in a little bit. And so people were just saying, you should write a book. Well, how do you just write a book?
Well, I started putting a few things together, and I based a bunch of stuff from my own personal experience. And I just jot down a couple of things, and I was looking for a ghostwriter. And somebody introduced me to Jerry Jones, and we worked so well. His ideas, my ideas, we drew from each other, and we came up with a book.
And then how did you go about selling the book?
Well, that was kind of tough. First-time authors. The publishing industry is just crazy. They basically do not want to hear from first-time authors.
I bet.
It was kind of tough, but we decided to self-publish with Ex Libris.
Right.
And we've been successful. We have lots of television people coming after us. We're hoping to turn it into a movie.
That's what that was my next question. Is there talks about like a TV series or a movie or something like that?
Absolutely. And for the fans, I heard your intro. You have Mike coming up in a few minutes. But for the people who love Desperate Housewives, they would certainly love this book. And the ladies on Wisteria Lane, they have absolutely nothing on these people, the characters that are in our book.
And the main character, now, is she drawn, that you said you get these from your own experiences, but basically you just your imagination, is that how the book?
Absolutely. Well, it's a combination. Like Lizzie is the main character. She's a blogger like myself.
Lizzie Dawson.
Yes, a blogger like myself. She was a designer, is a designer like myself, and she got hurt by the recession. So did I. And
okay.
So there's some similarities. So Lacey is somewhat based on me, but not 100%.
Okay.
But other people, they do not exist.
Okay. Now, that was another question I was going to get to. Were people, Greenwich, Connecticut, you're from Greenwich. Your book is titled Greenwich Secrets. Were people in Greenwich nervous about this?
I would suspect that there are a few people out there who are nervous about this, but I can tell you, you shouldn't be.
Well, because you're a blogger, so you probably, and you know a lot of things, and you're around the town. Obviously, even though it's a big, not so big town, everybody knows everything. So people that know you probably think, oh, is that character? But you can read a book and basically say, God, I'm that character. I sound like that character. Same thing.
Yeah, you know what? But, it's not. It's absolutely not. There are some people out there. I can see it right now. There's some people out there who are probably going to say, well, I know she's talking about me. Well, to those people, I'm going to tell you, no, it's not about you. It's about, Jerry and my imagination that we went wild.
That's right. And when I read a book, when I read a novel, and if I ever get the chance to read a novel, I haven't in so long, but I'm going to read yours this weekend. I'm going to get it and read yours. I always try to envision myself in the novel. And if it's a great novel, you do.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's a great thing. Where can we get the book?
Right now, you can get it, go to GreenwichSecrets.com or Greenwich Diva. And soon to be, I believe the ebook is on Barnes & Noble, and you should be able to get you should be able to purchase it at Barnes & Noble pretty soon, and Amazon and Borders.
And what has the response been so far?
It's been great. It's been absolutely wonderful. A major network actually approached me about doing a show, not about the book per se, but a book of, a show about me. So the response just been great. It's just been, I couldn't imagine anything better than this. It's been wonderful.
Wow, that's amazing. And so what's next? What's next, Claudette? Your blog, your book,
the blog,
maybe a movie,
the book,
maybe a TV series?
Absolutely. And we're also looking to turn the book into a series. So within 6 months or so, we'll know if we'll turn it into a series. But we would love to see it. We would love to see, the characters, Lizzie, her husband, Joe, Suzette, and her husband. We would like to see those people, on a yearly basis.
Is there going to be some kind of book signing or anything?
Yes, we're working on a few things right now. We have tentative dates and locations, but I'll be. People can check on Greenwich Secrets or Greenwich Diva.
GreenwichDiva.com or GreenwichSecrets.com.
Absolutely.
And of course, you're going to keep me posted.
Absolutely, Wendy.
And tell me a little bit more about your blog, though, because we didn't talk about that.
Okay, the blog is, about 3 years or so ago, I started Greenwich Diva. And it was meant to be a society sort of a blog. And I got bored very, very quickly with that. And I turned it around into... it's a lot of crime-solving kind of a thing. Okay. And what I get out of Greenwich Diva is when a child would be murdered, a child would get murdered or, molested, and a parent would drop me an email saying, thank you for giving my child an identity, thank you for telling my side of the story. And that, to me, was more rewarding than another fancy party in Greenwich, because there's so many people already covering that stuff.
Right.
So I wanted to do something different with Greenwich Diva, but I still do cover a lot of the Greenwich stories and stuff like that. But it's also an international blog. Not only do I have a strong following here in the U.S., but I also have a following in the UK and in Germany. Just want to say what's up to my friends who are listening to me in Germany this morning.
Wow.
Yeah. And up in Canada too, I also have. And my Facebook friends. Well, originally I'm from a tiny island called St. Vincent and Grenadines, and I know we call ourselves Vincy. So I know my Vincy posses are listening to me right now. So it's good. It's good.
Wow. If you just tuned in, you're listening to What's Up with Wendy on 1490 WGCH. I am talking with Claudette Rothman, the Greenwich Diva, and her new novel called Greenwich Secrets.
Go out and get it, everyone.
Go out and get it. I can't wait to read it, Claudette.
Same here. I'm waiting. I can't wait to get your response on it.
Well, you will get that. Thank you so much. Again, her novel is called Greenwich Secrets, a novel about sex and murder in Greenwich, Connecticut. Remember, it's just a novel.
Thank you,
Claudette,
Wendy.
Thank you so much for being on my show today.
Thanks for having me, Wendy.
We'll be right back right after this break with two-time U.S. Open winner Tracy Austin.
Are broadly lower on worries about the Greek debt situation. The Dow down 32, the Nasdaq's down 12, the S&P 500 off 5. U.S. Airways is in talks to merge with the parent of United, UAL, in a move that would create the country's second largest carrier. U.S. Airways shares up 11%, UAL shares up 8%. A pickup in consumer spending has expanded beyond discounters to teen retail clothing stores and department store chains, according to March sales reports. Jennifer Kishenko, Wall Street Journal report.
Hey, Kelly. So, who'd you hire to do your emails?
What? You know it's just me here.
Come on, I got your newsletter. Pretty fancy, photos, coupons. Come on, who is it?
Oh, no one's silly. I use Constant Contact.
Really?
With ConstantContact.com, it's so easy. They make me look like $1,000,000, and the emails really work.
Oh, yeah?
It got you in here today, didn't it?
Touché.
ConstantContact.com.